Hey, Genesis Veracity here, GenesisVeracityFoundation.com, talking about Atlantis this time around. Now Atlantis, where does that fit into the Bible? Was Atlantis mythology or was it real history? Well, most people think that Atlantis was a gigantic island, supposedly, out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Well, they have Atlantic right, Atlas, the namesake of Atlantic. But Plato used the word Nessos for the supposedly big island in the Atlantic. Nessos meaning island, according to most interpretations. However, Nessos, in the term Peloponnesos, the Peloponnesos, the peninsula of Greece, N-E-S-E-O-S, Nessos, that is the same word that Plato used for the island of Atlantis. Therefore, when you realize that the Iberian Peninsula, the Iberian Nessos, that which is currently Spain and Portugal, was the greatest landmass of Atlantis, and two, when you consider that Plato himself wrote that Atlantis extended outside the Pillars of Hercules, which is the rocks of Gibraltar, and inside the Pillars of Hercules as well, all the way to the Tyrian Sea, which is Italy, and to Libya, you realize that Atlantis was a coastline empire centered at the Iberian Peninsula, the Iberian Nessos, just like Peloponnesos, the peninsula of Greece, same word, the peninsula of Spain and Portugal. The circular ring city of Atlantis, the city of Poseidon, now submerged about 30 miles south of Cadiz, Spain. Cadiz, named after Gades, who was a brother of Atlas, one of the 10 brothers, Gades or Cadiz, and the city of Poseidon or Atlas now submerged 30 miles south of Cadiz because the Ice Age ended around 1500 BC in actuality. Plato spoke of Bronze Age weaponry, Bronze Age ships, the trireme ships, Bronze Age metallurgy, Bronze Age building, sculpted megalithic blocks, not from 9600 BC, obviously, as the Egyptian priests had told him, but actually the Ice Age having ended at 1500 BC, not coincidentally at the time of the legendary Greek flood of Ogyges, which O-G-Y-G-E-S, flood of Ogyges, which Plato did not mention in his Atlantis story, but that flood of Ogyges, known to the Greeks, occurred around 1500 BC when too there was a prodigious rise in the sea level. And that, my friends, was the end of the Ice Age. Not coincidentally, the time of the exodus of the Jews out of Egypt, when ancient Egypt turned to dust and much of the world turned to dust. The deserts of the world having turned to dust beginning in the 1500 BC time frame. It all fits together within the biblical template. So read more at the GenesisVeracityFoundation.com and be sure to refer it to your friends and these YouTube offerings to your friends. It'll prick their interest. And the Darwinists have no reputation for this material, so please run it by them as a tool for evangelism. When you can believe the first book of the Bible, Genesis, it makes it much easier to believe the rest of the Bible. I think you'll certainly agree. It's the science of the future. Old school, man.